Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. I've got something I've got to share with you about that truck right there. Now, you guys have seen me open the bed of this truck 1,000 times on this channel, except for this time when I open it, there's gonna be something different in the bed than you're used to seeing. Are you ready for the big change in this truck? Normally, when you look in the bed of my truck, there is a big fifth wheel. Well, because we're not RVing, the fifth wheel's gone. And because we're ranching, now we have a gooseneck ball. And that's because we pull a lot of trailers around here that are goosenecks. And today, we're gonna hook onto a gooseneck and go pick up some supplies around town. Not bad, I will say. The backflip makes it hard to use that camera to see the gooseneck ball. And because it's not a fifth wheel, you can actually run into the trailer and mess your tailgate up. Look how close the tailgate comes to the spare tire. That's why you have to get out and look. That's really close, and we're over the ball. Goosenecks, a lot harder than fifth wheels, because the fifth wheel, at least when you miss it, at least it stops you. This right here, the tailgate would stop you. Then you have to go to the dealership and buy a new one. And I bet this thing is not cheap. You know, some of those hydraulic jacks would come in real handy right now. Now that is a good looking work truck. So the reason we're out in the field is we hauled some cows the other day and we didn't clean the trailer out. So right now, it's got stuff in it. Today we're gonna use it to pick up supplies and we don't want the cow stuff in it. So we're gonna spread the trailer out first and then we'll go pick up the supplies we need for the rest of the week. Man, you guys fell down a lot during that pressure washing. I'm sorry about that, but here we go. We got a clean new trailer and a pretty clean work truck. Now it's time to run to town and get supplies. But before we go anywhere, we need diesel, and more importantly, we need some dev. Now we're ready to go get our stuff. Welcome to the vet. This is actually the vet that I work for. This is her business and I work at her ranch. This is also where we come to get all the feed for the cows and the horses. And we're done. I would have filmed that, but no one looks good loading bags of feed. So we got the whole front end full of square bales, and we got all that feed right there. It's about 7,000 pounds worth of feed. And the bad thing is I have to move it again when we get back to the farm. Also, look how good that gooseneck looks. It's amazing. You can put all the weight in the world on a gooseneck, and it never has frame flex. And we're back at the ranch. First order of business, we gotta move a tractor out of the way so we can pack some of the feed in this barn. Man, I just really love driving John Deeres. Who doesn't love driving tractors? You guys let me know when to stop. I guess that'll do. Woo! Ooh-wee, I sure wish you guys would help me. Those were not getting any lighter. I'm gonna need a break. See you guys in a minute when I can breathe. All right, guys, I can finally breathe. Have I mentioned how good this work truck looks? But you guys already knew that, right? Because it's a Ford. And now that it's a working Ford, it looks even better. And we have about half the trailer left to unload. And it's not gonna unload itself. So let's get back to work. Oh, man. Now, my truck's dirty. But you can have that on those big jobs. By the way, look how close I got to the barn on the first try. Not bad, right? Actually, it wasn't the first try. It took me 3 tries. I just wanted y'all to think that I did it on the first try, but someone had to open these gates, so I got out a few times. But look at that. Now we can unload into this barn. And if you guys thought the last unloading was the hard part, this one's the hard part because there's no way to get close to where they need to go inside the barn. Plus, once we get them in the barn, we have to take them out of the bags and put them in their containers for feeding so that the rats and the other animals don't get the feed. So we have to go from the trailer to that room over there. And then once we get over there, we have to dump them out of the bags into new containers. It's a whole thing. It's why horses are always so high maintenance, because we make them that way, because we do high maintenance things for them. Whoo-wee. I'm telling you guys what, I didn't film because who wants to watch me work that hard twice in one video? But you're looking at basically the strongest man in the world, because I've pretty much picked up 14,000 pounds of feed today. But now that that job's done, it's time to go put this trailer up and to find something to do that involves a machine for the rest of the afternoon. All right, so I found the machine I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon in, and I'm doing some maintenance on these fields before the rain gets here. Now don't laugh, it's small, but it serves a purpose because I'm taking care of the area where the horses hang out. So there's my Polaris, and I'm pulling this little baby drag right here, and we're trying to take care of all of this area because it's about to rain for 7 or 8 days straight, and we'd like it to look a little nicer. So I'm gonna drag this area for the next hour until it's time to get off work. That thing actually does a pretty good job for being so little. I wish it was a little bigger, but this does a great job for the horse area. Look at all this. It's pretty smoothed out. Plus, we got to spread out our free fertilizer. Man, it looks pretty good. What do y'all think? Hey Phil, what do you think about your new front yard I fixed for you? Do you like it? Do you give it 2 thumbs up? I think it looks pretty amazing. Also, the big tractor got a bath. Look at that. Now we have 2 clean John Deeres. Now this thing needs a bath too, but it's about to rain and we know this thing's gonna get really dirty because that's what we use to get around to take care of the cows when it's raining. Whew, man guys, what a day. What an awesome day though. Anytime you get to do some ranching, play with the land, play with the cows, play with the horses, it's always a good time. Anyway guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We love you and we'll see you in the next one.